It's strange how a pair of beloved shoes can become a metaphor for your life. Beautiful at first, then bruised a bit by daily wear, actually then eventually battered and beaten by constant friction with hard, unforgiving surfaces. And each day they conform sentiently to the contours of your souls, boot you up, carry you to places previously unknown, and protect you from 1,000 little injuries. Priceless now, the sale rack Italian leather boots that sold out on dance floors from Santa Ana to San Diego. Each pull of their zippers like a lover's last embrace at my lowest extremity, all that remains of my sense of security after the devastation. Tying laces, an act of faith. There's somewhere worth going. To the merchants in Santa Monica, jazz at the bakery, blues at Harvell's, salsa on the promenade, dance. Movement is the prescription. Dance out of desolation. These two poems are sort of an ode to shoes. That one and this one. Synthetic or leather? Nick, the shoe salesman, asked the question, surveying my soles with the curiosity of a psychic reading cards. And I thought I was just buying Birkenstocks. I was exposed, needy, my newly broken second toe, cradled in my old faithfuls, the brown Birks that carried me on 3 continents without complaint, until Zambia, curling cork, Brazil, rusting buckles, Greece, where the malady of so many miles revealed a deepening hole in the soul. It was bad enough that I wouldn't be wearing my wingtips to work for weeks to come. Buying new Birkenstocks was my attempt to look just a little less orthopedic as I hobbled in and out of boardrooms and classrooms. Would-be buyers wandered in and out of Nick's, the Merchant of Venice, as he and I held forth on souls and souls. Synthetic or leather, he plied. When I finally walked away, my brokenness held securely in a new soul. I was happy, pleased that I didn't purchase the synthetic soles sitting in my online shopping cart. At Nick's, I got the real thing. I like sharing this little poem because I did this as a prompt from something that Ellen gave to us in a workshop a few months ago. The prompt was, no one knows why. No one knows why they love what they do. No one knows why they love what they love. It's a mystery as deep as space. I fall in and out of love every day. Yesterday, I fell in love with a bird of paradise. Every blade open wide to the light, to the world, to me. These two poems are about slowing down. And I think that's really appropriate starting this afternoon with all the new restrictions that are going into place. And I work at Pepperdine University. I teach there. All of our students are out of their dorms by 3 o'clock today, mandatory, with a few exceptions of international students. And it's going to be a really interesting time. But it's a time to do some things that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's a time to pause, to hide, in some ways, to hide the list of things to do, but pick up some other things. But this poem is called Pause. Hide the list of things to do. No emails, calls, or texts get through. Pause. Ignore the clock if you can. Close your calendar. Lose your plan. Pause. Find your beach, your mountaintop, your unfurled sail, your rider's crop, but whatever you do, stop. Stop that thing that's been nagging you. Please, just finish me. You'll be at ease. Don't buy the lie that says just try a little harder than the day before. You'll catch up, accomplish more without a breath, a pause, a break. Wisdom sighs. You're making a mistake. It's not a crime to steal some time, to refresh your body, to renew your mind, to feel your coiled soul unwind. So find a way to tell your world that you've been called to pause today. The toll is too high, the velocity vicious, on the so-called freeways where I fly in life's fast lanes, and awareness becomes a casualty on the hidden curve of hurry. Reluctantly, I detour to slower road. No passing lanes here, only signs that say, reduce speed, expect delays, construction ahead. Slowing through landscapes I never noticed before, my thoughts shift. I see a crossroad in the backcountry of my being, a dimly lit intersection in the heart that has known no affection, now craves attention. At the pace of a soul, and with the sight of the slow, I see how the bully of hurry crowds my compassion. I brake for the bully. He leaves my lane, no longer directs my traffic. And I yield to the one in me who travels in a different direction. I spent a lot of time on the Isle of Crete in Greece and had many amazing, wonderful experiences there. This is called the Isle of Crete. I feel unstable in the stiffening breeze, but I see fragile leaves securely sway in deeply rooted trees, whispering their reminder that I am free. I am free to bend with this wind and follow this guide wherever it sends. From the Aegean Sea to Norwegian fjords and in between, my heart explored, seeking what I did not know. I only knew I had to go where windy spirits showed the way, and I followed day by day. I heard a voice on the Isle of Crete, Libyan sea, narrow streets. From where it came, I could not tell. From my depths, from Pantheon's realm, a celestial song to a wondering soul, no choice had I but to give control to unseen forces on the ancient isle where sirens of myth men's hearts beguile. There was lit the sacred flame, there my God was given a name, and I would never be the same. And yet, hard questions plague me still, high hurdles to my unbending will. Confounded by mystery, life's Byzantine maze, performing my part in this Shakespearean play where joy and pain have equal say, at once in heaven, then hell to pay. And finally, I chose this one because although I've read it a million times and it's very simple and maybe not profound, but it seems to speak to me once again that we need to act our age right now. Those of us who are a little bit older and have seen things like what we're going through now, whether it's the fire or some of the work I've done overseas, if we're elders, we need to claim that. We need to claim that and share our eldership, our wisdom, our calm, our capacity for faith and hope and love. Will I be an elder or just be older? Will I stoke my wisdom or allow it to smolder? When elders are called for, will I share my light, bring all that I've learned, if not perfect sight? Will I be an elder or just be older? When I end my work, my storied career, will I be senior or will I be a seer? Embracing the future, looking ahead, reviving my passion, raising the dead, will I be an elder or just get older? Will I be inspired and others inspire, or just one of those they call retired? I've come this far, I've paid my dues, I've learned it's just history what others call news. So it's time to decide, looking over my shoulder, will I be an elder or just get older? Thank you.